As the 2024 presidential race intensifies, Kamala Harris has emerged as a formidable force in digital advertising, far outpacing her Republican rival, Donald Trump, in the online battleground, according to a report by the Financial Times. Since becoming the Democratic presidential candidate, Harris has spent a staggering $57 million on Google and Meta ads, an amount nearly 10 times greater than Trump's $5.6 million. This significant divergence in spending underscores the contrasting strategies being deployed by the two campaigns as they vie for voter attention and small-dollar donations. Harris's digital advertising blitz is part of a broader effort bolstered by the prior Biden-Harris campaign, which has invested a total of $139 million on tech platforms since the beginning of the year. In stark contrast, Trump and his supporting groups have spent just $22.5 million during the same period. This disparity in spending is a clear indication that Harris is doubling down on digital avenues to reach potential voters and donors, while Trump seems to be relying more on traditional media and public appearances. The massive digital spending by Harris has not only amplified her campaign's reach, but also bolstered her war chest for what is expected to be the most expensive White House race in history. Trump's current digital strategy marks a stark departure from his 2020 campaign, where he had already spent $91 million on online ads by this point in the race. In total, Trump's 2020 campaign funneled $275 million into Facebook and Google ads, a figure that dwarfs his current digital outlay. This sharp decline in spending has raised eyebrows among political advertising experts. However, Trump's reduced digital spending is mirrored by a decline in small-dollar donations, contributions under $200, which have fallen from 61% of his fundraising in 2020 to just 40% in 2024. This drop has raised concerns among digital strategists, who note that Trump is leaning more on earned media through public appearances, television ads, and in-person organizing, rather than the once dominant online channels. Adding to Trump's financial constraints, his legal fees have consumed approximately 1/6 of his budget, leaving less money available for advertising. On the other hand, Harris's digital ads are predominantly focused on soliciting donations, although recent ads have shifted toward issues such as abortion. According to Meta's data, women constitute around 65% of the impressions on Harris's Facebook and Instagram accounts, compared to 46% for Trump's audience on the same platforms. Despite the significant investment in digital advertising, traditional media, broadcast TV and radio, remains a cornerstone of the Harris campaign's strategy. Including funds pledged while Joe Biden was still the Democratic candidate, the Harris campaign has committed $286 million to these traditional channels, with much of the spending earmarked for October, as early voting kicks off in several battleground states. Trump's campaign, by comparison, has allocated $187 million for traditional media. Moreover, Harris is leading Trump in spending on digital streaming platforms such as Netflix, Hulu, and NBC's Peacock, as well as on connected TVs like Roku and Samsung TV, with a $56 million to $30 million advantage. This comprehensive approach highlights Harris's determination to reach voters across a variety of platforms, ensuring that her message is heard by as many people as possible. As the 2024 presidential race heats up, the contrasting digital strategies of Kamala Harris and Donald Trump provide a fascinating glimpse into the evolving landscape of political campaigning. Harris's aggressive digital ad spending reflects a commitment to leveraging every available channel to connect with voters and secure the funding necessary for a successful campaign. Meanwhile, Trump's reliance on traditional media and earned media, coupled with a significant reduction in digital ad spending, suggests a different approach, one that may carry risks as the race to the White House enters its final stretch.